Move on to the second team, which is Blacklist International. Notable players for me is definitely going to be Edward, Sensui, and Yue. Despite not having VYs, they still have been able to pull off, I don't know if I want to call it Ube, but we'll call it pseudo Ube. Because it's not really full Ube. Why I'm calling it a pseudo Ube is because it's not the Ube that we are used to seeing from VYs, the Blacklist International with VYs. This new style is a bit more proactive around the map, a bit more risky, a bit more forcey as well. Why do I say forcey? Back in the VY's era of Blacklist International, whenever they lose out on the neutral objective, they will just continue to they'll play it safe. They have what Wolf calls is the anti-disaster protocol. It's the ADP. Once they lose out in the early game, they will play as safe as they can. Just look for trades around the map to minimize the enemy gold lead, to minimize their losses. And then they will take it on with the next power spike. That's when they will try to look for another neutral objective. First power spike doesn't hit, we wait for the second power spike, get the second power spike, and now we try it again. If they lose it again, then obviously it's another slow roll to the third power spike. They always have really good backup plans. Gotta give props to Blacklist International. Their coaching staff has always been phenomenal at drafting multiple layers of carries and power spikes to give them very good chances in the game. But I think now, right, with the new roster here, with Sensui especially, they're able to really just force a lot of these early game fights that they don't win. Why? Because Sensui is, I think for me personally, the best Retri at M5, the guy who holds the best Retri is Sensui. Sensui's Retris are sometimes, honestly, very unreal. The fact that he will always make a 50-50 look like a 70-30, like an 80-20, it's disgusting how good this guy is. And I really, really love the fact that Blacklist International knows how good this player is on that Retri. Because now they are literally forcing a lot of neutral objectives, something that you really don't see a lot from Blacklist International. Risky plays, forced plays, but it's something that made them special, and something that got them so many wins, made them qualify to M5. Though, I will have to say, with this risky playstyle, they are very reliant on the players actually succeeding, right? I mean, mechanically, Sensui needs to hit those Retris, and the reason why I put Edward as a notable player as well is because I think even though Sensui is amazing, even though the rest of the team is amazing, Yue as well, a very, very good mid laner who I think right now possibly is better than Haji. It's a bit hard to say because I'm a Haji fan myself, but Yue right now is amazing, especially on Valentina. One of the best Valentinas in M5 for sure. The team still heavily relies on Edward. Just like they did back in the VY's era, just like they always have, they are very reliant on Edward. He's probably still, if he's in his top form, still probably the best XP laner in the world since, Sanford's 995 right now. But he is the GOAT in the XP lane. He cannot underperform. If he underperforms, the team loses. I think the best example of that is against AP Brent in the Grand Finals. That's exactly what happened. Edward on the Benedetta, on a lot of the different picks that he utilized, he just didn't perform the way that a lot of people expected him to, right? I mean, I think you guys can also agree that people who actually watched the Philippines Season 12 Grand Finals, and I think just the playoffs as well,